Hey friends, it's me, Miss Jillian, here at the North Branch, ready to give you a special story time for the 10th anniversary of the North Branch. I have a couple great library-themed books to help get us going for this story time. This first one is called Quiet. There's a Canary in the Library by Don Freeman. Every Saturday morning, a girl named Carrie went to the library. Before selecting a book, Carrie always had a chat with Mrs. Curtis, the librarian. One Saturday morning, she sat down at a small round table between two boys and began looking at a book about the zoo. After a while, Carrie slowly closed her book and started talking silently to herself. "If I were a librarian, I know what I'd do," she said. "I would have a special day when only animals and birds would be allowed to come in and browse. First, I'll hang this banner outside. Animal and Bird Day today. Welcome." Then I'll sit here behind my desk and wait. "Welcome to my library, Canary. How kind of you to come by so early." "And oh, Lion, I'm so glad you decided to drop by. I'm sure you know the rules. No roaring indoors." "Do come in, Bear. There are many books about bears I know you'll enjoy pawing through. Here are a few." "I'm so sorry about the door, Elephant. Please let me help you. You'll need more than 4 chairs and a table of your own. I want you to be perfectly comfortable." "I'm very proud to see you, Peacock. I was hoping you'd come today." "To tell the truth, Turtle, I didn't hear you come in. What a lovely surprise. Do make yourself at home." "Oh my, a giraffe! I hadn't planned on you popping in so soon. You'll find some tall tales up there on the top shelf. Do help yourself." "A porcupine? How divine. Just see that you don't get too close to Lion. They say he's very ticklish." "Gracious me, I didn't expect a whole family of monkeys. Now promise you'll try to behave. This is a library, not a zoo, you know." "If I let a horse come in, I suppose I'll have to allow a cow to come in too." "Now isn't this wonderful? Everyone loves my library. They're all being quiet as mice." "Mice! Oh, horrors! I should have closed the door." "They're racing up the elephant's trunk, and now they've frightened my canary." "Oh dear, I told that porcupine not to get too near the lion. Please, Bear, you must treat those books with care." "I've never heard such a rumpus. Lion is roaring, Bear is growling, Cow is mooing, and Peacock is screeching. Oh, Canary, what will we do now? And how can I ever get them to leave?" "Oh, thank you, Canary. Listen, everyone. The canary is singing. I do believe she's telling them it's time to go." Goodbye, everyone. I do hope you've enjoyed yourselves. But remember, as you leave, please try to be very quiet. "Who, me?" said one of the boys at the table. "I wasn't saying anything." When Carrie realized she had spoken out loud, she was terribly embarrassed. After a few minutes, she went over to the bookshelf and chose another book to take home. "I hope you will enjoy this bird story," said Mrs. Curtis cheerfully. Oh, I know I shall, whispered Carrie. Canaries are among my very truest friends. The end. Our next book is by Todd Tarpley, and it's called Library Books Are Not for Eating. This is very true. You should never, ever eat a library book. Library books are not for eating. The day Miss Bronte came to school, Storytime was extra cool. She told great jokes, was never mean, biggest smile you'd ever seen. One small problem, couldn't beat it. Once she read a book, she'd eat it. She'd say, the end, you'd hear a crunch, then 3 or 4 more books by lunch. Miss Bronte kids would keep repeating, library books are not for eating. Miss Bronte promised with a roar that she'd be eating books no more. But soon as story time was done, oops, there'd go another one. Ms. McSmartly called her in. Miss Bronte, where do I begin? You're eating books, that isn't right. You need to curb your appetite. I think you know where this is leading. Library books are not for eating. Ms. Bronte promised with a roar that she'd be eating books no more. When Ms. McSmartly turned her head, she ate up all her books instead. At lunchtime, when she ate 2 more, the lunchroom lady stomped the floor. Ms. Bronte, you must change your diet. Books taste yucky, don't deny it. Instead of books, try something new. My cottage cheese and meatball stew. We've got to rearrange your feeding. Library books are not for eating. Ms. Bronte promised with a roar that she'd be eating books no more. She took 1 bite of cottage cheese, then ate 3 books of recipes. She took a walk to clear her head. Down to the soccer field she fled. Coach Burley blew his whistle loudly, pointing to his players proudly. I've got problems of my own, a soccer field that's overgrown. Can't mow the grass, can't pick the weeds. You're not the only one with needs. Be a winner, no more cheating. Library books are not for eating. Ms. Bronte promised with a roar that she'd be eating books no more. But as Coach Burley turned his gaze, she ate his book of soccer plays. Ms. Bronte packed her bags that day. I'm sorry, but I cannot stay. It's not that I find books so yummy, but nothing else here fills my tummy. If I could find a bulb or seed, a blade of grass, a bush, a weed. Suddenly, her plan was clear. She'd make the wild weeds disappear. All she had to do was eat 'em. Let her appetite defeat 'em. Now Ms. Bronte just eats weeds. They fill her dietary needs. The soccer team has gone unbeaten. Not a single book's been eaten. Every morning, right at 9, Ms. Bronte leads the story time. And every afternoon at 4, she's on the sidelines keeping score. The soccer field looks good as new. Kids run and kick where weeds once grew. The moral of this tale you're reading: library books are not for eating. A happy tale this might have been, but then they hired Mr. Finn. The end. That was our special North Branch 10th anniversary story time. I hope to see you here in the library for some of our crafts and some of our activities and programs. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.